So now let's answer this question, right? What angle separates the second and the fifth order fringes on one side? This answer here, the distance between the slits, D from the previous problem is 1.25177 times 10 to the minus fourth meters, which is with sig figs and rounding it is that many millimeters, right? Okay. Now what we want to do is find the two angles, right? Because you're going to get this pattern on the screen like this, and we've got the central one, and then there's a bright one there, and this will be the second. So let's say that's the center, right? This is the first order, second order, third, fourth, fifth order one, right? So we're trying to find the distance, the angle separating these guys, okay? So what I'm going to do is find the angle for the second order and the angle for the fifth order, and I'm just going to subtract those, okay? And there's other ways to do this, but let's use a formula, right? So for this, I'm going to use n lambda is d sine theta. So therefore, theta is equal to the inverse sine of n lambda over d, okay? So the theta for the second order is going to be inverse sine of 2 times 575 e minus 9 divided by d, right? 1.25177. I'm going to use the unrounded version on my calculator. So if you get a slightly different version and you're using this rounded version, that would be why. Okay, so inverse sine, and make sure you're in degrees for this one. Or, I mean, if you're in radians, that's fine. Just label your answer in radians. But typically, something like this, we would do degrees. Or I would do degrees times 575 e minus 9 divided by that answer that I just got. Right parenthesis. And I'm getting that this angle is really small. This guy is in degrees 0.52638 degrees. And then let's find theta for the fifth order. It's going to be exactly the same thing, only it's going to be 5 times 575 divided by 1.25177 e minus 4. Okay, so I'm just literally going to go up arrow on my calculator, grab that expression I just made, and I'm going to replace the 2 with a 5. This gives us a whopping 1.31605 degrees. And then, of course, I'm going to subtract it. So I'm going to go that minus the 0.526. And if I go 1.316 minus 0.52638, these are degrees. I get 0.78967 degrees, or about 0.790 degrees. Alrighty.